and welcome to another episode of the Smart Select series by EnviroSmart Solution. Today we're talking about rebates and how they apply to homeowners and how you can make the best decision possible to save yourself some money while also getting the renovation of your dreams. Rebates, fundamentally, are financial incentives that help motivate particular acts. That basically means that utility companies, government agencies, manufacturers, providers, they are going to give you a little bit of money up front to help you with your renovation so that you can adopt a more energy efficient piece of equipment or insulation, what have you, in your home. And this has a couple of benefits. Obviously, you get some money up front, so you reduce your installation costs. Usually, if you're creating a more energy efficient home, you're going to save money on your energy bills, your monthly bills, and you're likely to improve your property value. If someone's buying your house and they know they're going to spend less in energy bills, your house is more valuable to them. So it's a win-win on both sides. These agencies, they have a quota that they're aiming for to reduce carbon footprint and strain on the electrical grid. So they put a little bit of money up front to help you as the homeowner reduce that strain by making your home more efficient. In return, you get some money saved on your project and you get to save a little bit month to month. The big downside of this, of course, it's not just free money. No one gets free money. If you do, let me know. Uh, the issue with rebates is that there's usually a complex paperwork process. There's usually a lot of requirements around documentation, imagery. You can run into strict eligibility criteria. That means that you might only qualify for part of a rebate, or you might not qualify at all because you don't tick all of the boxes. And the most frustrating thing I see homeowners dealing with usually is that there is usually delayed repayment. So you are typically paying upfront for your project 100% of the cost. And down the road, several weeks or months later, you're getting some money back that will help to offset the cost. But of course, that can create cash flow problems up front. So it's important to be aware of these steps. It's important to be aware of your eligibility criteria. You want to be aware of the process of the rebate. What's the actual application process? You want to be aware of the payout time frame. You want to be aware of what you need to provide in order to be qualified for the rebate. That could be receipts, imagery, application forms, anything like that. And then in very, very rare cases, doesn't happen often, but you might have tax implications as a result of applying for a rebate. So you just want to be aware if that is a factor. Very straightforward. I have 5 questions that I tell any homeowner to ask, any contractor. The first thing you're going to ask is, what is your rebate eligibility? Rebates change month to month, year to year, so you're not always guaranteed to have the ones available to you that you see currently. You want to know what exclusions or conditions exist to make sure that you are in fact eligible. You want to know what documentation you require in order to be eligible and to make your application. You want to know what that application process looks like. You want a roadmap provided so you can tick all the boxes off in a timely fashion. And then I would say most importantly, you want to ask any contractor that you're working with whether or not they handle the application process. Because if they do, they can take that paperwork off your hands and they can reduce a lot of strain. And in fact, usually what ends up happening, as in our case, is actually we apply the rebate to your bottom line on day one. So that means that you actually save on day one on your project, and we handle the rebates on our side, and we get paid down the line as a result of that. But that allows you to save up front, no paperwork, no misery, and we take care of all of the hard work. Now, to sweeten the pot, obviously we have a few things that I'm showing here as rebates that are very frequently used. There's some of the lower eligibility criteria items that allow for most homeowners to take advantage of them. But one thing I wish to highlight is we've introduced a new tool on our website. You can see the link down here. And this tool allows you to scope out the area in which you live using your zip code, whether you're a homeowner, what utility company you use, household income, whether you're filing taxes as an individual or whether you have multiple people in your household. And based on that, you can then select what kind of project that you're looking to accomplish. And based on these selections, our tool will give you a list of rebates that you may be eligible for based on the criteria that you've entered. So again, these rebates can change from day to day, month to month, but it is a great place for you to get started to see what you can do to save money on an upcoming renovation.